Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
Well, another day to be weather aware.
Yes, and that wind is already ramping up, Lace.
It's gusty this morning, guys, and it's going to be extremely windy this afternoon. And that's all in advance of the upper level storm. When you get strong winds, there's a powerful low somewhere in the vicinity. And what will happen this evening as the main energy swings out, that low will spark thunderstorms. So here's the timeline, the latest this morning at 5:15 on your Tuesday. Between 7 and 9, storms fire on the dry line in western Oklahoma and push off towards the northeast. Those are moving into central Oklahoma and the metro, coming up on the western sides between 9 and 10, arriving in Oklahoma City close to midnight. Those storms will pack a punch, pressing further east from Tulsa to Buskey County, Seminole County, all the way down to about Carter County from about midnight to 3 a.m. and then making their trek further east through the wee morning hours. Our team of trackers are geared up, ready to go. Initially, they will be out monitoring the wildfires, and then we'll transition to the severe chase. That'll be on into the evening and overnight. Right now, the storm is back to the west, sparking rain in the high elevation, some snow as well. On Next Gen Live, see the moisture coming in from Wichita Falls, crossing the red, some light rain, some sprinkles, some drizzle. That's the Gulf air that is pushing back up across Oklahoma. And boy, is it mild. 60s, low 70s out the door this morning. Winds are gusting 20, 30 miles per hour now, and they pick up through the day. Here's 10 o'clock, 30, 35 mile an hour winds, but watch what happens as the dry line moves in. Now, this is desert-like air with a southwest wind, humidity 5 to 15%, and winds gusting 55 to 60 miles per hour out west with a critical fire danger day today. Central Oklahoma fire danger high with winds 45, may have a gust or two to 50, and then tomorrow it's a northwest wind gusting at times to 40, then will relax through the day. This afternoon, highs near 80 out behind the dry line. We could have a couple of 90s again. It got to 90 in Altus just yesterday. Today, high to critical fire danger. Now, rain chances, unfortunately, are very minimal where we have the fire danger today. So that just means the drought continues to surge on. Isolated storms start to develop this evening, and as those move into central Oklahoma, rain chances going up to 100%, and that line will advance to the east. Meanwhile, we'll get a little snow mixing in our panhandle. Temps tonight, 40s and 50s, and then we'll actually see temps drop for most of the afternoon tomorrow with a chance for a few showers lingering around in the morning. There's the main wave, the main energy, and it's a potent storm. So that means a low to a moderate threat for severe weather. The reason for the upgrade from low to moderate for central and eastern Oklahoma is I just think with that line of storms around, there are numerous storms, and I think everyone in this area at least has a bit of a bumpy night with some lightning, some thunder, and there will be a threat for wind and hail. So let's talk about the tornado threat initially between 7 o'clock this evening until about 5 o'clock. But by 5, it's in eastern Oklahoma. When those storms first flare up, they'll try to spin, they'll try to stretch out, trackers will be under those, and they could produce a brief spin up. Now, as they get further into eastern Oklahoma, Gulf moisture is a little more plentiful, low-level winds are a little more favorable, and there's an uptick there for the tornado threat. But again, it's going to be along the line. These will not be storms that are hanging out where you can see kind of the wall cloud coming at you. This would be wrapped in rain, and that's the kind of threat we're looking at for overnight, which is just no fun for anyone because those are usually short fuse tornadoes. And again, the overall tornado threat is not on the high end with this system, but it's something we do have to watch. So make sure you have multiple ways to get watches and warnings through the overnight hours. Of course, our team will be here. Could have up to golf ball size hail in some of these storms, and winds. The damaging wind threat along that line is 60, 65 to 70, maybe even 75 miles per hour in spots. The whole line's not going to produce that type of a damaging wind, but anywhere where we get the rain, half of an inch to an inch in bullseye, some areas out west, 1/4 of an inch. And then tomorrow, temperatures try to make it back into the low 50s. It'll feel much colder with that northwest breeze. And we'll even have a chance tomorrow evening of a few showers clipping the western portions of our state on the backside of that system. We're dry into your Thursday, 61, 69 Friday with storm chances overnight. Very low severe threat. And guys, your weekend looks amazing. Back to you.